It's your main man, Made Man, back at it again, and y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Now, I'm about 30 seconds fresh off watching the Kell Brook and Shawn Porter welterweight championship fight. Hats off to Kell Brook for coming over the pond, ladies and gentlemen, and putting off the unanimous decision and victory against former world champion Shawn Porter, ladies and gentlemen. Giving him the first defeat of his career, man. Scrappy ass fight, Joe. I mean, scrappy ass fight. Special K coming over here proving how special he really is, ladies and gentlemen. I know it burns a lot of people up, especially Americans, ladies and gentlemen, to see this happen, but he is taking the IBF World Championship back to Sheffield, UK, ladies and gentlemen. So, good fight, scrappy ass fight once again. The schematics of this fight, I was right on target with in my prediction video, and I told you guys, man, I mean, this fight was going to be one of those kind of fights where it was going to be probably pretty scrappy, but just so much holding, especially on the part of Kell Brook, ladies and gentlemen. But you know me, if you know anything about my videos, I do not shit on a person's game plan. If it works, it works. Love it or hate it, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the person who did not mind Marcos Maidana fighting in the way that he fought Floyd Mayweather, ladies and gentlemen. So shit, you think I have a problem with the way Kell Brook, with the excessive holding in certain rounds? Should a point been deducted from Kell Brook in certain rounds? Possibly. I mean, I think the referee should have got a little more involved when the holding started to become a little more excessive, ladies and gentlemen. But once again, Shawn Porter just did not show enough of the headshots and accuracy for me. I mean, I thought he did a good job at going to the body, sticking with the body, but Kell Brook looking so poised, calm, cool, and collect, man, the entire fight. Looking as if, honestly, a glove was not landed on him the entire night, as far as facial-wise. I mean, and that's the reason why I gave this fight to Kell Brook 7 rounds to 5, because, honestly, I mean, there was not enough head work, I thought, to convincingly win this fight. Some people may feel with this fight that Kell Brook did not do enough to take the title away from Shawn Porter, but I just thought the cleaner, crisper, accurate punches went to Kell Brook. I thought his footwork was phenomenal in this fight. I thought he kept the distance away from Shawn Porter just enough to keep his jab extended on Shawn Porter. I mean, Shawn Porter could not figure out nothing beyond going to the body, it seems, to do any major damage to Kell Brook. They say that we've seen the cut occur on Shawn Porter that said it was occurred by a headbutt during one of their scraps, but, you know, even in which Kell Brook, with the marvelous jab and coming with the right cross, it was making the cut much more worse. It was making it much more pronounced. And we seen in the post-fight interview, Shawn Porter was wide the fuck open, ladies and gentlemen. So, I mean, like I said, good job. I thought Kell Brook, he stuck to his game plan beautifully. He tried to keep the distance away from Shawn Porter, allowing Shawn Porter to lunge and come into a lot of his punches, use a lot of his work rate, pretty much anticipating the fact that Shawn Porter was going to come in pretty much with all the punches and showing a high stamina rate and you know, that machine, that battery in his back that he has, and he pretty much was anticipating that form of offense and that form of attack from Shawn Porter, and he kept the distance away from him. He used his footwork to hit him from angles. Shawn Porter failed to cut off the ring properly, I thought, enough with this fight. Instead of meeting Kell Brook at the spots where he was going to be, he was coming at Kell Brook in straight lines almost, and it was allowing Kell Brook to just put the jab and the right hand on him accurately, you know, and it was the more cleaner, crisper punches. However, Kell Brook did lack the body work. Like I said before, I did not think Special K would start going to the body in this fight, which he did not utilize at all. He anticipated fighting a small, compact fighter, so he anticipated keeping space, the jab, the right cross, and the right hand on Shawn Porter, leading off, ladies and gentlemen. I thought he countered pretty good at spots in this fight, but more dangerous when he was leading off against Porter. Once again, which I said in my prediction video, ladies and gentlemen. So, once again, Shawn Porter, judging by his reaction to the fight, man, didn't feel as though he lost this fight. He felt as though he won this fight in certain spots. He didn't do enough to lose this fight, especially by him being a world champion. But I'm sorry, man. I gave this fight to Kell Brook 7 rounds to 5. I thought Kell Brook did a good job of, like I said, coming with a great game, staying focused, staying poised, staying calm, cool, and collect, scrapping enough with Shawn Porter. He started to tire out with Porter around the same time. You know, it seems as if like they both started kind of decreasing in work rate in around rounds 10 or so. But I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to break it down how I scored it round by round, but once again, it was a close fight. It was rare. It was even rare to give a fighter 2 back-to-back rounds in this fight. That's how back and forth it was in this fight. But I don't know, man. I mean, what's going to happen what's going to happen after this fight? I mean, it seems as if Kell Brook wants the big names. You know, you heard in the post-fight interview when they asked this dude. Oh, before I get to that part, though, let me just say, fucking Jim Watts, man. God damn. For anybody who out there was listening to the commentation of this fight, man, it seemed like Jim Watts was all against Shawn fucking Porter, man. So Showtime sold out Showtime big time in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, because shit, I was just sitting there listening to the commentating as I was watching the fight. And man, they showed a lot of highlights of Kell Brook. They showed a lot of his accurate punching. They praised him marvelously, especially Jim Watts on this fight, ladies and gentlemen. So go back when you watch this fight. If you listen to it from the Showtime angle, listen to how they praise Kell Brook, and they just show all his good things in the fight. But anyway, post-fight interview, ladies and gentlemen, it seems as if Kell Brook said he wants the big names. They brought up Amir Khan, who's supposedly the face of UK boxing between him and Carl Froch. But of course, you know, previously Kell Brook has been trying to get a fight with Amir Khan. Now, if it happens, 80,000 people is in Wembley, no doubt, ladies and gentlemen. But it seems as if now Kell Brook is a world champion. Amir Khan isn't, ladies and gentlemen. So he is the A-side now, ladies and gentlemen. And according to his reaction, he will put Amir Khan in Q. Cool ass reaction, man. That's a cool ass Brit right there, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I tell you, man. I like Special K. So we'll see how he can establish himself on the world stage of the big names. He's calling out Mayweather. Hats off to Kell Brook once again, calling out Keith Thurman, ladies and gentlemen. How many fighters have we heard call out Keith Thurman? Not many. Do you not understand, ladies and gentlemen? And I'm not saying this is going to happen by any means, but do you not understand by Kell Brook already defeating Shawn Porter, if he comes and defeats Keith Thurman, he defeats the young American prospects at welterweight, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. It's possible. You can call it whatever you want. It's fucking possible, ladies and gentlemen. So, just what if, ladies and gentlemen. However, he did call out Keith Thurman. I'm pretty sure this puts him in the Mayweather sweepstakes. I don't care what no one says. If this kid can fill 80,000 in Wembley, you cannot tell me he's not in the Mayweather sweepstakes. Shawn Porter, I think he will go on to be still one of the more household names of the sport at welterweight. I thought he did put on a good performance tonight by all means. I thought he showed a lot of heart, determination. His work rate was there. The body work was there, ladies and gentlemen. It's just the head work, the lack of head work and accurate punching to the head just did not work. I thought he got very discouraged from the holding of Kell Brook, which, if that was a tactic of Kell Brook, it worked marvelously, ladies and gentlemen. But I thought he started to get discouraged from the excessive holding. Like I said, you see in the post-fight interview, he felt as though he won. But he will go on. This is the first loss of his career. He's still young. He has a long career ahead of him. He has a lot of talent. He has a lot of potential. He will possibly be in more world title fights, ladies and gentlemen. I do not think this is the last we have seen of Shawn Porter. So hats off goes off to Shawn Porter also for the performance that he put on in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. So good fight, great fight. Hope to see more from the kid. Hope to see more from Showtime, Shawn Porter. But damn, Showtime, you motherfuckers really looked at this thing from a very... They're going to make Kell Brook a superstar off this performance, ladies and gentlemen. You can best believe it. But it's going to be interesting to see who he takes on next. Keith Thurman, once I said he called his name out. Mayweather just puts him in the sweepstakes. Amir Khan, if this kid decides to give Amir Khan a shot, it still would be a big fight. It would also be an opportunity for Amir Khan to get back into a title fight. So we'll see. This is my immediate post-fight reaction. I'm a little buzzed right now, ladies and gentlemen, so you must excuse me. But goddamn, good fight, scrappy-ass fight, Special K. He is the A-side now, and we will see what happens with him. To the next video, it's your main man, Made Man, and I see y'all then. Good-ass fight.